All right, here's the big one. This is now the prime time game that Miami and Florida State was postponed. 5 o'clock Pacific, Clemson, Louisville. Louisville at home, getting 3, 58.5 the total. At Bet Online, there's some 3.5s out there as well. Last year was a classic, 42-36. Clemson won at home, catching points. They trailed 28-10 at the half. Watson had 5 touchdown passes. Louisville had a chance to win late, but they came up short on a 4th down play with 30 seconds left. This is one of the best matchups in college football. It's Jackson, the Heisman Trophy winner, who had 500 yards and 6 touchdowns last week against North Carolina, against the Clemson D-line, who with 11 sacks and 14 tackles for loss all over Auburn last week. They couldn't do a damn thing.
Yeah, I mean, last year, Jackson, 27 of 44 for 295 through the air, 31 rushes for 162 on the ground. Okay, those are ridiculous numbers. That was against an elite DL. This year, look, Alabama's got the best defensive line in the country, right? Maybe not. Clemson, what they did against Auburn last week was insane. The Tigers only scored 14 points in that game. They won and covered. Stidham and Gus Malzahn, this great offense can't be stopped. It was stopped. They blew up literally every play at the line of scrimmage. Now, here's Lamar Jackson that put up these monster numbers against a bad North Carolina defense. I mean, bad. We saw what happened against Cal in the opener. They didn't, they were 13-point chalk. They didn't look any better. Again, last week, unable to get a stop for the Tar Heels. So, when you have Jackson averaging 505 yards per game through the first 2, through 5 touchdowns through the air, 3 on the ground, and then you say, wow, this is a huge step up in defensive class from what they've seen the first couple of weeks. I've got concerns about the rest of the Louisville team. Will they play with enough poise? Remember, they were double-digit favorites the first 2 games. They should have easy wins by taking care of business, but what happened? Sloppy play from Louisville throughout. 22 penalties in those first 2 ball games. And I know everyone keeps saying, remember Florida State last year. Remember Florida State last year. Clemson's walking into a hornet's nest. This is not an easy place to play a national TV game on Saturday night. But, let's not sell the Clemson Tigers short. This defense is truly elite.
Here's a stat that'll blow you away. Last 9 games against top 15 teams, Dabo's 8-1 straight up. Oh, my God. Now, I have concerns about the Clemson offense. So what? You beat Kent State to start. They're awful. They struggled at home with Howard. The defense is probably the best, one of the best in the country. And what they did against Auburn, you're right. But they're running a high school offense there in that Auburn game with Kelly Bryant that just drop back and then take off and run. He's not special so far. They have depth with the running back position, but nobody stepped up.
No, I mean, really, you got Tavian Feaster. He had a 47-yard run. That boosts his overall numbers. Travis Etienne had a 54-yard run. Those boost his overall numbers. But we really, we're used to seeing Fournette. For LSU. But we're used to seeing Gallman, I should say, for Clemson as being the guy. And they don't have the guy so far this season at running back. When you have a young QB making his first road start in this type of environment, you don't have a Bell horse back to hand the ball off to 25 times. Well, that, too, could be a concern. Hard game, Pauly. Fascinating one to watch.
It is.
Tough one for me to bet on.
Hey, guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.